Game Day One, the show, is brought to you by Veolia, the launch partner of Game Day One, as well as White Plains Hospital. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another special edition of Game Day One, the show, our summer edition, talking basketball. This is I love the basketball season, but sometimes the summer is just as good because you get to see some of these players who are going on the AAU national circuit and exploding, like my man right here, Jake Sussberg, who's joining us from Scarsdale High School down in South Carolina. And Jake, you're competing in the you're on the Whiz Kids AAU team, competing in the Adidas 3SSB circuit. And I know the stop this week is in South Carolina. And you had a pretty good day, my man. 2 games, 30 points, split the 2 games, almost swept both. Just tell me about today. I mean, just you're sitting here tonight. You're probably a little tired. But how do you feel after what just transpired the last 12 hours?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good. Me and coach shot this morning and it felt good. I went into the first game, felt good right away. We weren't playing well, so I didn't get that many shots. We lost by a lot. We were pushing the ball in transition, a lot of layups. But the second game got a lot of shots and it felt good. It was falling the whole game. So I've been pretty consistent, and hopefully that will continue the next few days.
This circuit is it's big time. I mean, this is a very impressive level of basketball. Take me back to when you first enter the summer, enter the spring really, and you were trying to plan out where you're going to be this summer. How important was it to you to get onto a circuit like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's important. The best exposure is when you're playing against the best competition. And so Coach Emilio and Coach Griffith really worked really hard to, get me tryouts for these teams. And ultimately I went to the Whiz Kids tryout, played really well there, and it's been great ever since.
How hard is it? I mean, obviously I'm looking at your stats today. You go 7 of 11 from the field in the night game and 4 of 8 from 3. So, and then you were 4 of 9 in the first game, 3 of 7 3. So your shooting percentages are awesome. But you scored 18 and then 12 and then 18 on only 20 shots. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Just tell me about seizing your opportunity basically is what you have to do at this point.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, AAU is very different from Scarsdale. You have less opportunity for mistakes. You don't get as many shots, so you got to be efficient. And I've been efficient, and that's what allowed me to be successful today. So I got to keep being efficient.
Shooting, being I don't want to say you're a spot shooter, but like being a guy who's known for being an outside shooter, and especially on this circuit, how hard is it to, as we said, to just know that you're not going to get as many opportunities, and when you see the ball going through the net, maybe the first or second shot that you take, how comforting and how relaxing is that in the game?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great when your first shot goes in. Just makes you feel like every shot's gonna fall the rest of the game, and especially like when teams know I'm the shooter on the team, they start face guarding me, and then you're playing off reads, you're going back door, you're getting layups, trying to attack the basket. So getting shots is not as easy, obviously, on the circuit. So seeing some fall is awesome.
Tell me about your team, the group of guys you have, where are most of the players from, and just how have you meshed over these last few weeks?
Yeah, I think our chemistry is really good right now. I think we played really well last game, moving the ball. Most of us are from New York, a bunch from the Bronx, a few from Queens, maybe one from Long Island. But we mesh really well together. We got some really good players, and I'm excited for the next few days.
How hard is it for a Westchester kid to kind of, especially from everyone knows Scarsdale, right? So
Yeah.
how hard was it for you to go in there and kind of prove yourself like this?
Yeah, I mean, coach gives everyone a good opportunity in practice to go and show what you can do. And his big thing is no favoritism. That's his favorite thing to say. Like, I have no favoritism. If you're performing, you're on the court. If not, you're on the bench. And, everyone on the team's gotten benched. And I think that allows everyone a chance to, show what they can do.
What sort of response have you gotten? There was obviously 40 colleges in attendance, for this event today, and you got to watch you play, including some big names. I saw Coach Hurley was there from Yukon, was there.
Coach Hurley was there.
Checking out. Do you have to recognize that he's courtside, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to stay locked in on the game, but in the warm-ups, you see, Coach Hurley walking by. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he wants to be seen, so he doesn't.
Definitely.
He's not disguising himself.
No.
But how do you block that out? How do you not like? I mean, you played 2 incredible games with him in attendance.
Yeah, I mean, when the ball tips off, it's just basketball. At the end of the day, coach is there, coach is not there. It's just when the ball's in place, locked in on the game, not worried about the sidelines, not who's there. You see them walking by when you're stretching, when you're warming up, but once the game starts, it's over.
Yeah, so we're not going to say you're getting recruited by Yukon yet, but what schools have you obviously this being a live period, this is the most important, basically the most important period of basketball maybe of your life. What schools? I know you have offers so far from Kent State, NJIT. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And what do you expect out of these next few days in terms of just more interest, maybe more offers, more conversations?
Yeah, I mean, it really all depends on how I play. So going out there and playing the best basketball I can play is really important. Um, the offers and interest will come from that. So I'm obviously hoping for some more. But it depends on how I play. So it's pressure's a privilege, and I like pressure. So I'm excited.
I was just gonna say, man, you seem very relaxed. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
because you just coming off a great game tonight with the 18 points, but do you feel relaxed? And are you kind of a little surprised at how relaxed you seem?
Um, I prepare for this. I work really, really hard, and I feel ready for today. I felt ready for today. I feel ready for tomorrow, and I'm really excited for tomorrow. And I feel like that's relaxing. And I don't seem nervous or jittery right now. So feel good.
Good. You're obviously coming off a season at Scarsdale, which had some ups and downs. We'll say it like that, right? I mean, I know you had high
Yeah.
expectations from the team standpoint. You're obviously a part of the team that made it to the section championship 2 years ago, and then last year was disappointing. How much has last year, did you learn from last year's ups and downs, and how much has that motivated you now going into the summer?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for our team next year. But I mean, last year it was tough. We came in, we had probably the most talent in the section. I thought our team was really well together, good chemistry, and injuries started to hurt us right away. Um, and I think when you get hit, you gotta bounce back. And I don't think we bounced back as well as we should have. And I think that's a lesson for next year. Not everything's gonna go perfect. People are gonna get injured. It's basketball. And so for next season, I think everyone's ready. Like it's the next man up mentality. And I think we have more of that next year. And I think our team next year is gonna be really, really good. And I'm really excited.
I
I'm
know
really
obviously
excited.
you got some basketball ahead of you, but you got to be, as you said, you got to be really excited about going back into next year and challenging for maybe for a section championship. So exciting,
The
man. And
goal.
obviously the schedule is going to be tough again. They're gonna Coach Emilio's going to load it up again, I assume. Hopefully not as much as last year. Last year was about you might have had as hard of a schedule as any public school team in the state.
We might have, and it's awesome. It prepares you. Obviously, we didn't perform in the playoffs the way we should have. Poughkeepsie played a great game,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm excited. I like hard schedules, I like hard games. They make you better. They make the team better, and I think we're gonna win some this year. I
How
really
have
do.
you changed as a player? How have you evolved as a player from even just from the last game, the Poughkeepsie playoff game, to now as an all-around player?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working on my body a lot. I've been eating right, lifting a ton. I've gotten a lot more athletic. And I've been working on my handle a lot too. Obviously, shooting. That's what I do best. So I'm keeping that consistent and getting better at that throughout the off season. But I think my handle and my athleticism are two things that I've really improved on since the
Have you
season.
have you worked on your chipping and putting? Because the last time I saw you, you were playing golf.
Yeah, man. My golf game's a little rough, but trying to get a new hobby or else I'm playing basketball 10 hours a day.
You've got plenty of years to learn golf and get frustrated with golf. Just enjoy basketball for now and enjoy your time in South Carolina and enjoy time with your family. Your family down with you now?
Yeah, my dad's down here. My mom flew out tonight. She had to get home, but my dad's still here.
And you don't play till 7:45 on tomorrow night, Friday night. So
Correct.
what's your day look like tomorrow?
Probably gonna sleep in till like 9, get some breakfast with some teammates. Chill for a little bit. My dad will pick me up, get some lunch, shoot around, go back to the hotel, stretch, get ready to go.
Excellent, man. Well, good luck. Keep killing it. And we're very excited, very proud of you, and we appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, Jake. Bye bye.